Today is August 28th, 2020, and with everyone I give a nickname from letters from their name. It doesn't matter if you switch them or what, it doesn't matter, just whatever comes up. And a rose for me. One of the greatest people ever in my life, who reminded me after my brain surgery that 7 to 10 years ago I spent up to 7 hours with her personally, just by myself, to share with her how I felt our brains can be used in a higher manner than we've ever been taught. And then she came to me the 7 to 10 years later after my brain surgery in December. Yesterday I said it's August 27th, and if you switch the 2 and 7, it's 72. My mom turns 72 tomorrow, which is today. And I just noticed at 7 p.m. that a rose, her father, was taken, meaning transported, to heaven, and he's with Kobe, leads all shots in Rosa Parks every day, and the list goes on, with the King and Key, Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy. And when I read his, and by the way, he was born in October like me, he was born in 47, and he was 72, like my mom turned today, and he left Earth to go to heaven with all angels on the 27th. All these things come to me. But most importantly, from his name, what stood out to me was ICE-BN, meaning when I began and lived differently by reading, if you spell that word lived this way, you would see something. And that is gone from my life, because I've learned to use my brain in newer ways. It's a growth process, and I'm lucky for Habit Factory that you saw, that was tested at the greatest over the last year of my life, and how I see and hear everything differently. But from him, I now know an angel will be with me. ICE-BN, meaning when things feel hot or you feel down, because life's like a jump rope, up, down. And all these things can happen in our lives, so one day at a time. But when you're there, you say, ICE-BN, I need you to cool me down and take this away from me, so I can turn even fears, by using my ear in a new way, into cooling down. ICE-BN with me, so that I can cool down and take away the things that seem hot in that situation. So thank you, a rose. And I now can say I will spend the rest of my life showing the world how our brains and souls can combine. And once you go in, you will be reborn, or born again. Because now when my old fears come at me, still here and there, not as much, every day it gets less and less, but my ear, faith is always locked, but the F is same size as AITH, but ear has turned up, meaning not just what I hear from people sharing through videos and such, because Steve Jobs believes 17 letters also, but we have to make crazy is an okay option. Crazy equals change, meaning it would be kind of crazy to learn a new way to use our brains. Yeah, that's okay. Schoolhouse rocks. That part is ahead of us, and I believe in it so much. So, ICE-BN, thank you. Just by thinking about you and what you now will lead me also. Another angel. I now know you will be there when things can get hot here and there, or frustrating, because that's life. But I now fear nothing, and it's going to become stronger it became stronger by you. ICE-BN, a rose. I know you're picked. You're a 4 King gang leader, 17 letters. I replaced the F, U, 2 letters, ING word with 4 King. You could even say out loud, 4 Queen, great woman. You are. So your father is now an angel in our life. All of our lives, if you choose that.